Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is MacLeod, and welcome back to Dishonored. Last time we were Dishonored, but now it turns out I'm a magic assassin, so I'm going to go and kill some people, and that's going to make me, like, re-honoured again or something. So first target, Assassinating Campbell, let's go get our man. So here we are, brand new area of the city at night. Of course, we are in high chaos at the moment. So if we want to get into low chaos, that means we need to do this mission in a calm, collected, cool fashion. So that's fine, we just need to be slow and considered here. We've got a bunch of people we could go and visit because this is, well, it's a sort of open area. Also, yay, corpses being thrown off the bridge. Very, very nice indeed. So slowly and carefully work on our lads here. There we are, knock you unconscious, and then just go straight into a carry. Beautiful. So we'll just move you back over here. Shove him down here. Lovely. He can just stay down there. We just want some guards out of the way. Watch lower guard. Just don't worry about those two up there. I'm not sure they can actually ever see me. So get the sword out and the heart too. The heart's telling me where I can find bone charms. Bone charms are just fun little upgrades that are worth going to grab if you can. But actually, I'm pretty sure we can bypass these two guys just by using blink sensibly enough. So yeah, let's go get a bone charm while we're passing by here. Just hop in the river and then, oh yeah, there's terrifying scaly monster fish, by the way. Let's just blink out to the river so they don't eat me anymore. And we should hopefully be able to climb up. Yes, indeed, there's a chain. It's been a few years since I've played this, but I remember some of it. So climb up here and then jump off it. Then jump off here and completely miss. Yes, the climbing was a bit annoying in this game. I found it easier to actually just flipping blink off chains because it was safer. And that gets me, ooh, a bunch of rat skewers. That'll get me a bit of my health back. And a corpse, always like a corpse. And death in the month of songs, probably don't bother with that. And a pouch. So, a bone charm. These were semi-randomized, by the way. You just basically picked up random ones. So I've got myself a new bone charm added there. Which one is it? Now, kind of should remember this. I think, like Skyrim, you can go and get, like, arrows from the crossbow back out of enemies, but if you do, there's a chance they've broken. If I turn this on, it means they're less likely to do so. Basically, there's loads of flipping bone charms in this game. I don't know exactly how many. They are randomized, so you're never going to get the same ones, which I always did like, because it did have a bit of variety to playthroughs, which was always very, very welcome indeed. But you can only have 3 on any one time, though. There are, like, upgrades and whatever you can pay for later that let you have more. Obviously, you know, as it says at the bottom, ultimately, you can have a maximum of flipping 6, which is very, very welcome indeed. Can you actually slide under this, by the way? No, it's too low to even slide under, though. That noise does get the attention of that guy. So maybe don't worry about that, and instead we will just crawl down here. So I'm just being eaten below from some fish here. Hop up. Come on, hop up here. Now if we go back into stealthy mode, there's totally a guard somewhere around here. Why is there a guard? Hello. This is where the Soothe Guard's ability is quite useful. The Dark Sight, whatever it's called. You are... Oh, you're not a guard. Well, you're fine then. Yeah, civilians don't mind a guy in a terrifying mask walking around with a sword or whatever. They're fine with that. I'm going to kill that rat there. Rats go pop when you hit them. See? This person's just totally fine with me wandering around in the creepy mask with the sword. They just do not mind. Which struck me as a little bit odd, quite frankly. So now we need to go sneaking, and we can use our abilities to avoid guards as best we can. Report sickness, don't go that way, that's clearly a checkpoint up there. Instead, we need to go and find ourselves a way forward. This looks pretty safe. Yep, head this way over here. Now this over here is Granny Rag's house. She's kind of got a relationship with the outsider, the same dark god you've been dealing with too, which is nice and bloody convenient. Her front door's locked at the moment, but that's fine. We can just climb up here to get into her house. Hello, Granny Rags. You around? Granny? Hello? Also, I swear there was a flipping... Yes! There is a rune very close by. Bone charm over there, not too far away. But yeah, there's a rune very close by, which is the most important thing. Hello, Granny Rags? Granny Rags? I've got like a mechanical heart, which you're probably happy about or something.
Is that you, my dear husband? My eyes aren't what they used to be. Have you seen my little birdies? The dear things must be starving without their granny. Here, birdies. Here. Oh, my. I think I have gentlemen callers again, but not the way I used to, not the nice ones. I hear them, and they're not very polite ones either. Granny Rags, let us in. Ah, well, They'll go away again if they know what's good for them. But what a bother. Here's the key to the front door, love. You'll see to those ruffians, won't you?
So I could do that, yes, and I'll get to that in time, but I do just very quickly want to just head back out here and help myself to a rune in her back garden. Nice.
Be careful, Corvo. They call her Granny Rags. You wouldn't recognize her real name, or even the name of her family, but an emperor begged for her hand once, and rich young men fought each other for her favor. I watched her consider them all, measure their worth, and find them wanting. Then, she made a different choice. You're on your way to face the High Overseer, the leader of a great cult dedicated to loathing me. What will you do, I wonder?
Well, I'm an assassin by trade, so, you know, not to spoil things or anything, but probably kill someone, maybe more than one person, depends how it goes. Also, where's Granny Rags? Let's see what we can learn about you with the hearts.
In her mind's eye, she is fancy trimmed in velvet,
I think the little
Fresh
birdies
and
are
young.
sad today.
on her way to an evening of romance. Careful, she treads with purpose,
Granny,
and is not
come
as
out
frail
like
as she
this.
seems. She has given herself fully to the outsider.
So yes, indeed, she found the Emperor and all the rich young men lacking, but she gave herself over to the outsider instead. Now, you can sneak outside, and we know, for example, there are gentlemen callers outside. That's fine, let's just go into sneaky mode here, and sneak up here, and now we can take out these lovely lads. So we can take these guys out. So we want to do this non-lethal if we can. So just you, and then you, and then hello there. You are all going to go down. Lovely. 3 of them, all unconscious, none dead. Let's keep this low chaos if we can.
Oh, my dear. I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered boys. My brave man. Listen, Granny has a birthday present for you. I got it from the outsider, and now I'm giving it to you. Go on. It's upstairs. On the vanity. I think you'll cut a nice figure with it. Remember how we used to dance? Our parties were even grander than those at the Boyle Manor. Everyone wanted to come.
The way that Granny Rags remembers the event is quite interesting, of course, because the outsider makes it clear, like, she didn't choose any of those young men. She didn't marry the Emperor. Instead, she made a different call. She dedicated herself to the outsider, suggesting perhaps when she talks about her husband, she's talking about the outsider. And the reason she's getting confused between me and him is because I am also kind of working with the outsider. I'd like to think so anyway. Yeah, I like Granny Rags. She's an interesting character. And the game doesn't like give you a definitive answer. It's never like overstated or anything. But now all of a sudden we've got ourselves a birthday gift. It's yet another rune.
I hope you like the little gift I got for you. It's the least I could do for turning those louts away. I can't bear these Bottle Street children. Ruffians, every last one of them. Rotten apples. And that Slackjaw is the worst lot. You know what I just thought of? You could do something else for me. Another little favor. And I'd give you another present. Another lovely rune carved from the bones of a dead whale. Do you remember my doctor, dear? Dr. Galvani? Now there was a clever man. He's got all sorts of nasty rat guts and disease in his laboratory. Wouldn't it be a shame if some of that mess found its way into the Bottle Street Gang's elixir still? That'd teach him.
So she will give me another rune if I basically go and sabotage a still that's producing a knockoff version of a health elixir. Which strikes me as potentially a very bad thing to do. But way, way, way more importantly, we have now got ourselves 4 runes at the moment, don't we? And that means we can now upgrade Blink to Blink 2. Rapid forward movement for a greater distance. So we can upgrade Blink straight to Blink 2, and we've pretty much won the game. Because now we have everything we need to complete the game, good ending, low chaos, never killing anyone, never being spotted. That's literally all you need. You know, there's some other stuff that's nice to have, but all the rest of it, completely unimportant. Now we've got Blink 2, we've basically won. Let's also get Dark Vision level 1 going on, because seeing guards in their vision cone, very, very useful indeed. But now that we've got Blink 2, we can basically get up onto the rooftops incredibly easily. It's just up to the rooftops and then jump up here. And now we're pretty much straight away up to the top of the level. Here we are. There's something down here as well. Probably going to take... Nope, didn't take any damage there. We've got ourselves a pouch and a scroll. Hello there. Lookout's orders. Plant your house on the roof, watch the streets, see who comes to the almshouse, and see if that old lady knows anything. She's blind. Maybe she heard something. Slackjaw! Okay, fine. So just a tiny bit of money there. Just check if we've got anything else around here. Basically, as soon as you've got Blink 2, that means you can get... Oh, look at that. Look at the amount of horizontal distance you can now just cover. So now I can basically stick to the rooftops. Being high up is just a massive tactical advantage. It's a ridiculously huge one, in fact. So what we've got is... We've got, I think, these guys just separate. They're guarding that door. They've clearly barricaded someone into that building. All I need to do is wait for the right opportunity to head downstairs and sort it out. So I believe he wanders over there. You wander over here. Everything will be fine as soon as you just separate. Well, they're not separating in a hurry. That's fine. A couple of kills won't hurt. One grenade. And down it goes. Lovely. And now just teleport down to the ground. That should be fine. Yeah, blinking downwards mysteriously means you don't take full damage, which has always been slightly odd. Thug, or rather bits of thug, I suppose. And we've also blown the door off. Hello there, I saved you.
I owe you, brother.
So that guy has a shop for us, but more importantly, we indeed have a bone charm upstairs. Yay, what have we got? What have we got for me? So we have Blood Ox Heart. Your max mana has been slightly increased. Ooh, that's good. That's very good. Excellent. In fact, actually, that looks like quite a significant increase. Lovely. Anyway, back to business. Let's just explore this place fully. Nice thing about Blink 2 is it means basically I can very easily get up into all the little bedrooms and all of the rest of it, which is nice. That's a good source of money and all sorts of other bits and pieces. Ooh, things. A rewire tool for working on security. Nice. A big pile of money. More money. Sleep darts and more money and all sorts of good things. Generally, exploring is good. Exploring is... Oh, multiple health top-ups and processed whale oil. Better and better. Now, hop out the window here. There might be even more here. Nope, that's just a standard glass. Hop out the window here. And yeah, we can drop down onto this here pipe. Because just being as high up as possible, it's a very, very good idea. And then we can go around here onto this other pipe. Yep, and just keep going further and further and further up. And this here is the street that was mentioned to us. What was it? Clavering Boulevard. Thank you, game. Thank you for pointing that out. Now, the game's been repeatedly mentioning these walls of light, basically magic electricity walls, where if you want to get past them, you need to pretty much just kind of find the whale oil container, those things down there, where it's being powered, pull that out, then they're not powered anymore, then you can go through, because they're deadly and they kill you the moment you go through. And there's another one over there, and where I need to get to ultimately is over in that direction, so I need to bypass the wall of light. So I need to like sneak down there and take out the guards and pull out the battery and diddly diddly dee. Or rather I would, but I have Blink 2, so I don't need to flipping bother. Blink 2 up here, fine, so we're now on top of, what am I on top of? Ah, I'm on top of this here light thing, that's okay, climb on top of there. And now I can just blink on top of the roof here. And that's it. I've now completely bypassed the wall of light because I can just basically get high enough to go up onto the rooftops and completely ignore the wall of light. I can also ignore absolutely all of the guards because, as I've said earlier, they have terrible vertical visions. They have no real way of finding me whatsoever. May as well just quickly check the heart here just to check whether there's anything around here I'd like to get my hands on. Ooh, there is a rune over there that I might be tempted down to go and get. But that actually looks like it's it. I've done a pretty good job clearing out the runes. Granny Rags would give me another one for a big long sub-quest with her, but I don't feel like we really need that. Let's just climb on top of it. I like how you could just climb on top of things. That was really nice. But yeah, with Blink 2, ooh, I can't quite... Oh, blimey. Blinded myself with my own blink there. I can't quite make it over there. But if I go over here, I bet I can make it on top of this here roof nice and easy. There we are. The game's officially acknowledged I've now just bypassed the wall of light now. Yep. With Blink 2, I've got the distance to just go roof to roof, and now the game's saying go over here. Now you can see down there, this will potentially be a little bit more difficult. Like most people when they play this game for the first time, you either take out that wall of light by like taking out the guards there, taking out the battery, or there's like a sideway round down the alleyway that you can see down there. There's more guards down there and something, something, something. But yeah, it's vastly, vastly more easy just to get Blink 2 as fast as possible, because at the moment you've got Blink 2, you've pretty much won the game. Now, speaking of which, I can go over to on top of here, and then we've got... Oh, hello! What's going on here? Ah! Okay, so this is what happens in high chaos. Basically, bad things happen occasionally. So, also, that guard over there is completely ignoring the rat swarm that's just come in. You know, that probably would have been a great opportunity for me to just go and grab that rune while they were just dealing with that, by the way. So, that's a shame. I should have done that. But that's okay. That's all 100% fine. Let's go over to Dark Vision. See what guards do and don't see. You can see the guards actually have relatively short vision cones. They're actually very unperceptive, even on the high difficulties. And as I said earlier, we are actually on hard difficulty right now. So these are supposed to be heightened awareness guards. Anyway, this looks about right. That guard is over there. Blink down here. Get in the back here. Take you out nice and peacefully. Yeah, he can just stay here. Go here, grab the rune, grab a confiscated something or another. Found this strange rune on a woman who used to sell pastries up the street. Well, it's my rune now. So just grab that, grab myself a couple of these bits and pieces too, and now just teleport my way back up to a higher place, quick as you like. Yeah, we can be back on top of here, and people, oh, flip. I totally missed. Well, that's fine. You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to go to the next place, please. Lovely. Go to Holger Square, that's where the Overseers live. And would you believe, right in front of me there is Overseer Martin, the chap I'm supposed to be rescuing. And one Overseer mocking him, that's fine, you can just be knocked unconscious nice and quick. And we'll just carry him as well, go straight from the knock unconscious into the carry. And we'll just move you over here out of the way, just in case. Look, I'm hiding the body! I'm assassinating! Don't flipping interrupt me when I'm assassinating. So apparently we like this guy. We don't like this guy. He's also going to betray me, but whatever.
I know who you are and what you're here to do. And I can help. Unlock me and I'll buy you a drink in a couple of days. By the void, I'll buy you 100 drinks.
Make it 200 and you've got a deal.
Alright, I won't be of any help here, so I'll make my own way back to the Hound Pits pub. If I see Samuel the boatman, I'll tell him to pick you up in the backyard, behind the office of the High Overseer.
I wouldn't head out that way, by the way. I haven't killed, like, any of the guards, and there's 2 walls of light set up, and you know what? Good luck, I'm sure you'll figure it out. Use Blink to reach high places like rooftops and ledges. Yes, game. You know what? I've figured that bit out already. So just get the angle right so you get the upwards arrows. Lovely. As long as you get the upwards arrows, you're fine. And now we are going to... Ooh, hello. Hatters fired the first shot. Bottle Street Gang fired the last. Ah! So someone from the Bottle Street Gang wrote that up there. Fine. So now I can bypass this gate here. And basically what we want to do is get as high up as possible, as quickly as possible.
The brand is reserved for an overseer, or even the High Overseer himself, who violates our codes and must be cast out permanently. Remember the 7 strictures, and you never need worry about such matters. I will, brother.
My goodness, a brand that I could put on somebody's face, and he just happens to mention the High Overseer himself with that brand would be cast out. Well, wouldn't that be a good, nice, useful, non-lethal way to diddly-diddly-dee? Anyway, let's ignore that for now. Instead, we want to be getting up onto that high ledge as quickly as possible. Now, with Blink 2, that's quite easy to do. So we'll just go over here, then we'll over here. My mana is low, so that's fine. We'll just drink one of the potions we brought with us. Lovely. And now, if we just head over around the corner here, again, bypassing all of the guys on the ground, everything, we should be able to, yep, easily skip horizontally over here. And now we're up at the top here. Beautiful. No one's going to look up and see us. I can go into crouch mode if I need to, but honestly, I barely even need to. So we know that there are some branding instructions over there, so I could learn more about branding there, but I don't even need to flipping bother, to be honest. Here's the archive. So if I want to hop in here, I can basically do the non-lethal takedown, but you know what? I don't think we need to necessarily do that. I think I'm fine with the lethal version. This, in all fairness, is a religious fundamentalist who was there when the Empress was murdered and was there during my torture. I think I'm happy for him to die. I'm not going for like a no-kill playthrough. You probably guessed at the point where I threw a grenade and killed those 2 people by blowing them apart. So a whole bunch of guards out here who we don't need to bother with. Instead, these 2 open windows here, this is the room with the meeting chamber, because this is what we need to do. We need to go into the meeting chamber, and until we've... Oh, hello. Ah, there's a room right above the flipping fireplace. Well, that's just bloody convenient. Are there any others by any chance? There's at least some more. There's a rune down there. There's a rune up here we're guaranteed to get, and that is... actually it. So we'll be able to get one of the rooms nice and easy. Yeah, basically the way this game works is we need to go to the meeting room. Like behind that door over there, the Overseer is meeting with Kernow, the guy we're supposed to be rescuing. Until we've come in here and done something with those drinks, then nothing actually happens. So what we need to do very quickly hop in here, Overseer's thing, just nice and quick, go and grab the rune, lovely. Now, of course, we know he's going to poison this guy, so let's just, yeah, Callista, we know Callista, lovely, our niece Callista, very concerned about her. Head over here, now very quickly, Campbell's glass. We can switch the poison to Campbell's side. Apparently, we just know which one is Campbell's glass. Maybe he wrote Campbell on it or something. We can combine the two glasses so we could poison both. Spill the glasses so nobody gets a drink, or just walk away. No, I'm going to move the poison to Campbell's side. That's what we're going to do. Lovely. So now what I'm going to do is I'm now going to hop straight back out of the window again. So, they have a drink.
Take it easy there, old son.
I'm all right, Colonel. Down the wrong way. Now about these overseers.
Who is just as guilty as my own men, if not more.
But my overseers have a name to protect. I can't allow you to... Oh, no. This can't be happening. Who's done this?
What on earth are you talking about?
No time, no time. Listen carefully. You must... I instruct the Lord Regent to burn the Black Book. Understand? Burn it!
What Black Book? What do you mean?
Burn them. And then die. Plain, you useless incompetent. I never liked you.
Oh, I never liked you. Oh, that's sad.
Guards! Guards, get in here!
So, the target has been assassinated. Oh yeah, that's right, I need to get the blackmail journal.
There was a younger of your order in here before. An initiate, perhaps. Detain him.
You don't give orders here.
Don't be a fool. He must be running already. Get after him! I'll be filing a full report.
Stuff your report, Colonel, and I'll have your weapons at once. Idiot!
One step closer and I'll gut you.
You've forgotten where you are, Captain. You've no power here.
You'll regret this!
So, Colonel immediately murders that guy, and they're going to make their exit. The place will be locked down in a moment, but that's fine. There we go, but he should win fairly easily. Generally, he does a very good job, so he ought to survive this. I can now quickly go and check for the blackmail journal, and sadly, the windows are now locked up. But that's fine, because Colonel has already kind of carved a bit of a path for us to leave through anyway. So, Colonel is still moving, and he's 134 meters in that direction. Yep, I'm pretty sure that means he is about to escape. Yep, he's made it to the door, and that should be him nice and safe and complete. Lovely. There we are. He managed to cut his way out, no problem. He has like an 80-odd% chance of surviving that. Like, he can die to the Overseers, so it's a bit of a gamble, but it worked out on this occasion. Now, on to another incredibly useful ability, the Dark Sight ability, which can basically tell me what is going on with who's where. Very, very useful indeed for knowing when I'm about to run into the corner into trouble and when it's safe to go out of the corridor, because it does work through closed doors and all of that business. So I can see there's someone coming up the stairs right now. That's absolutely fine. So we'll just let them go past over here. There we go. He's right there. In fact, we could probably take him out nice and easy. And there we go. Now we should be able to get you down nice and easily on the stairs. There we are. Nice and quick. Hold him as well. Let's just get you out of the way as you're in the way. No one over there that's going to see this. And you just get moved back around here. Lovely. Okay, I think we're in good shape now. One more over there. I'm not sure if he's going to come over here, though. No, I don't think that guy's coming over here. Now, can I do anything for you, by the way? Can I free you? Well, I could rob you, apparently. Yep, I'll take 10 coins off you. I'm not sure who you are exactly. I can't actually do anything to you. Well, that's fine. I guess we'll just knock you unconscious, and then, like, at the bare minimum, like, no one can blame you for anything that went wrong or something. Overseer's collection box. Take money or walk away. They're the Overseers. I'll gladly take the money. Beautiful. And just skip past the final guard around here, loop around here, and out the back door to the backyard. One guard straight away when you enter the area. Just let him walk away. Lovely. And then we'll just blink right behind him. Knock him unconscious. Nice. He can just go straight down. That's okay. And now basically I need to work my way over to Samuel the boatman over there. Now, this might be challenging if it weren't for Blink 2. Blink 2 lets me just go over here, and then go around over here, and then just over the top of this here rooftop, and yeah, I can now blink my way over there, drop down the chain, and that will be this mission done. So you can see how ridiculously easy Blink 2 has made this. Now obviously, I could do a little bit more yet, because there's a couple of like bone charms and whatever I could go and get instead. So there's a bone charm like over in... That doesn't even feel like that's in the same bit of this mission. That definitely is. And then there's one somewhere around here. Ah, one really close by. Fine. I'll go and get this one. If I recall correctly, this one you have to drop down. Yeah, you have to kind of drop down onto this one from behind to get to this one. Hang on. How do you get this one again? I'm trying to remember. I think if I drop down onto here, then I need to break into the back of this. Yes, you do. You need to break into the back of this building. So just shatter that. Through here. Yes, indeed. One overseer in here was trying to hide one bone charm. Perfect. What have we got? That is Falling Star. Drop assassinating someone gives you a bit of mana. Yep, sure. May as well kind of put that on. I mean, I don't think there's any bad ones. They're all positives with no real downside as far as I'm aware. So you kind of may as well. So I could hang around and go for a couple more... Yeah, a couple more runes. There's one rune and one charm. Well, let's just see if we can get the... Oh, flip. Yeah, let's go see if we can get the rune at least, because the runes are pretty powerful. Although I think actually I've already got at this point. Let's see if I can just skip my way up to the top there. Yep, that's fine. Skip up to the top of this here building. With Blink 2 I can skip straight up onto the bloody roof of this building. Marvellous. Go into Hidden. Now find me the rune. It's not actually in this warehouse. It is in that building over there. Fine. So probably the easiest thing I can do is just do a double blink over there and then just knock that guy unconscious. Drop down, grab the rune, and then just get out of there and go over to Samuel. Here we go. Right. Over there. Over there. And straight away. Yeah, double blink. Knock you down. Lovely. No one will see that. Hopefully there'll be a way to just take care of... Yeah, should just be able to smash this glass. Before we do, let's make sure there's no one in this area. Doesn't look like it. You would theoretically hear this, I'm guessing, because smashing glass does make a bit of noise. But let's just grab you anyway. Let's just move you over here, a bit more into the corner. Oh, is that a spring razor? No, that's just standard bullets. Fine, I'm already full up on that. Shatter. That's probably going to get someone's attention. Anyone? No, no one looks shocked actually, which is good. That means I should be able to just straight up drop in the workshop, and we've got ourselves one rune right there. Just turn off the vision. Grab the rune. No, grab the rune. There we are. Got ourselves a rune. Oh, we're actually in the workshop. Let's check if there's anything else good in here. Exploding hounds. Now there's an idea. Suicide hounds. Top up the top up the mana. Okay. That guy didn't see me. That's fine. Teleport back up onto the roof. Now we're back up onto the roof. We can basically just go back the way I just came. We can just skip forward. As soon as you go away, you might see me. Up to the roof. And now we can pretty much just head straight over to Samuel the boatman. Just make sure there's no one else around here. Actually, we can just blink straight over to there. So this is now simplicity itself. And now just make absolute double sure there's no one in this area. But I don't think there is. I think this area is pretty much... Yeah, this is a back area anyway. So this area is already deserted. Don't need to bother wasting any more blink. And we can now just be out of here. Simplicity itself. Grab the chain. Corvo's that you? Yes, yes it is. This is... You know what? This is taking a while. That's fine. I'm just going to blink down. That's faster. As I say, there is full damage in this game, but if you blink downwards and thus fall much, much faster, you don't take full damage. It's very, very odd indeed. Hello, Samuel. Let's be on our way.
From the way I hear it, Campbell lived a pretty posh life. Maybe it's not my place to say, but men of the faith shouldn't live like barons. Are you ready to go?
Yes. Yes, I am. Now, there's more I could theoretically do. You could do things like, you know, he's got a secret room which is full of treasures, which is basically just a whole bunch of money. And I could have done the little quest for Granny Rags for one more rune. But I think I did pretty well there. I got 5 out of the 7 runes. I've got 3 out of the 5 bone charms. I found one of the outsider shrines. What was that? Oh, that's outside Granny Rag's house, of course. I did not find a painting, but, you know, I got, like, well, you can see there's a load more money, but to get some of the money, you need to be, like, well, 1, finding his room, and 2, killing a whole bunch of people, or just knocking literally everyone unconscious. So there we are. We only killed 3 people. No civilians went down. There was 1 alarm and a few bodies found, but chaos has now gone down to low. But this here indicates probably the biggest problem with Dishonored 2, which is even on hard and very hard, it's really, really easy as soon as you have Blink 2. Because, like, the game makes pretty clear, like, what it really considers the ultimate achievement in this game is to not kill anyone and never get detected. And that's just way, way too easy to do once you have just, like, a few basic abilities like Blink 2. Like, once you've got Blink 2 and maybe Dark Vision, there's not really any point to any of the rest of the runes in the game.
Thank you, Corvo, thank you. My uncle's a good man, and one day he'll prove it. Here. I know you did this for the right reasons, but I want you to take this as a reward. It's an old heirloom one of my aunts gave me.
And there we are, we have got 100 coin and indeed another flipping rune out of that. We have got 3 runes at the moment, very, very nice. I will take a tiny bit more health for Vitality 1, I would say, beautiful. And some agility as well. Jump height increase, fall damage reduced, very, very useful for increased mobility, syncs up nicely with Blink 2. What the game kind of doesn't tell you is effectively this is a double jump, so if I just jump now, I basically just get a magical double jump out of it. I really wish this game had a third-person camera to demonstrate that, but yeah, the double jump is just slightly ridiculous. Because it's one jump and then another jump mid-air, it does kind of feel like a Smash Brothers double jump. Ooh, Corvo would make an excellent addition to the Smash Brothers roster, they should add him in. Speaking of which, I don't think I ever let the heart have a look at good old Pendleton over here.
To think, Lord Pendleton is the son of nobility.
The heart is unimpressed with him.
For one so steeped in courtly manners, his thoughts do linger long on revenge and murder. The younger Pendleton, jealous little Trevor, always in the shadow. He is prone to skin infections. His eyes are sensitive to the light. Pendleton's ships come back from the Pandician continent, crowded with war-frightened captives.
Oh, good, a murderous, jealous slaver. Marvellous. I almost don't dare use the heart on Piero, but alright.
Each and every night the black-eyed outsider visits upon Piero's dreams. He is Piero Joplin. Even now he visualizes the next invention. Astonishing. I wish you could see it too. Poor Piero. His elixirs have cured so much for so many, but they cannot cure his brain fevers. The youngest ever to pass through the Academy of Natural Sciences. Silverlord will never forgive him that. He has spied upon Callista as she bathes, more than once.
So he's a massive creep, but now we know, and I didn't realise this before, because I've never really been around like making sure I've heard everything the heart has to say about every character. Yeah, Piero apparently, some of his more crazy ideas come from the outsider. Fascinating. Well, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is more than enough for now, but I am not done with Dishonored yet, because Dishonored is fantastic. So, ahead of Dishonored 2, we're going to do a little bit more Dishonored. Over the coming days, we're going to do a few more of the levels. Not the whole thing, because, yeah, the end of the game, the second half of it is actually pretty weak, but there's some fantastic levels coming up ahead of that, so we will definitely have a look-see at some of that. First, let's just quickly, come on. Nip upstairs here. Oh, never mind. You know what? Just nip up here. I know there was a valuable thing over here. I want to get the valuable thing. Get the valuable thing. Get the valuable thing. Get the valuable thing. There we go. It's processed of 30 coin. Did all of that for 30 bloody coin. Actually, I just had a thought. I bet I could climb the tower between the double jump and Blink 2. Right, let's just finish off by doing that, because I really want to see what's going on up there. I can't remember if I've ever done that before. I must have done it. It strikes me as such an obvious thing. I must have done it, but now I'm curious. No, tragically, I don't see anything I can grip onto. There's nothing that's showing up as a viable target for being grabbed. If I could just grab onto something, I feel like I might be able to make it work, but yeah, actually, I'm not sure I see a viable way up, unfortunately. So yes, indeed, I shall have a think if there's any logical way I might be able to climb that tower. But yeah, looking at it, just because Blink is so bad at vertical distance, it's probably not going to happen. I'm generally not sure how I would do that. That's a shame. Never mind, though. So, more Dishonored to come, ladies and gentlemen. More Dishonored to come, indeed. I want to show off some of the really, really good missions before this game reaches its second half and then goes rapidly, rapidly downhill with some really, really bad missions. But there's loads of good stuff first. I love Dishonored. Dishonored's fantastic. So, more to come, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a true nerd. This has been the really rather excellent Dishonored. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Haha, I'm a genius at time. Oh, okay, this escalated quickly. I'd like to fly your drone So good about a butterfly and a bucket. What does that tell you about the human condition? Are we the butterfly and is capitalism the bucket? What happens if you go right to the back in time? The very beginning of time. Oh, you literally just burn the universe.